Shavua Tov, a good Tevuos. I want to tell story number 100 of the Shivchei Shem Tov, this book that compiles the oldest recorded stories of the Baal Shem Tov. The title of the story is Baal Tevuos Shor, the author of the Tevuos Shor. Tevuos Shor is a great halachic work written by Rabbi Alexander Sender Shor, who was a Rav in Poland from 1673 to 1737. So he was a generation older than the Baal Shem Tov. And we mentioned him as being a very old man in the story last week. And so, Ve'agav de'ata lidan bei mileta. This is a Talmudic expression. And by the way of what we said before, it brings to my mind the following words, meaning, since we told the story and mentioned about the Baal Tevuos Shor, this week we'll remember a story about him. So he says, I heard this story from Rabbi Yaakov Yosef of the Holy Community of Polnoi. He used to say the following words. He used to tell the story like this. Margela bepumia. It was a usual word usual words in the mouth of the tzaddik, the author of the Tevuos Shor. He used to say, it's easier for me to expound on the chilukim and the contradictions, on the pilpulim, in the exegesis is called, of halacha analysis of Jewish law. It's easier to do that 10 times over rather than reciting even once the Shmone Estre, to pray the Amida prayer. And how good a prayer was he? What's he comparing to? And I heard from our master, Rav Zusha of Anipoli, another great Talmid and Chassid of the Baal Shem Tov and of the Maggid of Mesrich, when Rav Zusha was traveling to his brother, Rav Elimelech of Lizensk, and he was passing by the city of Zolpa. He says, I stopped in the Bes Medrash, the synagogue, the house of study of the town, and I entered and I sat down in a certain place, and my tefillah, my prayer, was so brura, so clear, so beneficial, so good. It reminded me of the tefillos, of the prayers by the Baal Shem Tov. I could not understand the reason until I was told that this was the Makom Kavua, where Rav Zusha was sitting, was the Makom Kavua, the established sitting place of the author of the Tevuos Shor. So just by sitting in that place, Rav Zusha had this wonderful connection to his prayers. And that author of the Tevuos Shor says that it was easier for him in his level to expound on 10 halachic contradictions before one time the Shmone Estre. What a prayer quality and what a master of halacha he was. I am translating all the stories of the Shivchei Shem Tov from Hebrew to Spanish. I'm telling them here in YouTube every week, one story per week in English and then in Spanish. And I am translating and writing with a goal to edit and publish for the very first time the Shivchei Shem Tov in Spanish. I will be very thankful and appreciate all contributions for my efforts in keeping the channel going, as well as the translation work that takes time and effort. And as a little gift, I found this is a photograph of the shul in Zholba, modern day Western Ukraine, which is where the story last week and this week take place. So I thought to share that image. Let's keep praying for the boys in service in Eretz Israel and for all the people affected by the current situation. And let's hope for the best. Shavua Tov, a good Tevuos.